Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about Servitors. This is part 3. If you have not checked out part 1 or 2, please click on the link above or below in the description. That's going to take you to our series of Servitors of the Galaxy. Now, again, guys, if you guys have any other topics of Warhammer 40K that you guys would like us to create a video for, please comment down below. Don't forget to put suggestion followed by whatever your request may be. With that said, let's get into 40 facts about Servitors. A Servitor is a mindless cybernetic drone created from a fusion of human flesh and robotic technology, used to carry out simple, manual tasks across the Imperium of Man. A variant of the Redemption Servitor is the Guardian configuration. Magi employing Redemption Servitors for specific tasks usually replace their plasma cutters with more formidable arrangements. Solid ammunition weapons are a popular choice, as an extended ammunition feed can be stored in the Servitor's hollowed chest. Up to 2 climbing spindles can also have a chain or power weapon affixed without impacting the automaton's climbing abilities. Another configuration of the Redemption Servitor is the Retriever configuration. Their feeding instincts make Redemption Servitors excellent at live capture, provided the target can be recovered from the Servitor afterwards. If one is employed for this purpose, a Weber is usually mounted on its exterior, and a primitive Auspex package is often added for tracking biosigns. The final configuration of the Redemption Servitor is the Skulker configuration. Despite a lack of physical or pictorial evidence, anecdotes persist of Redemption Servitors equipped for the sheer purpose of causing terror and disrupting an Imperial population. It is claimed that such versions have enhanced Vox units that produce a range of unhallowed cries. The units are also frequently described as being rusty and in poor repair. A Servitor with a common purpose is the self-flagellant variant of a Servitor. A cherubim variant, self-flagellants are designed to inflict constant corporal mortification on an individual. Normally this is accomplished through use of scoridia, but a particular self-flagellant may be programmed to take an individual's food away, interrupt his sleep, howl constantly, tug at his clothes and hair, or otherwise engage in non-stop acts of annoyance. In certain extreme cases, the self-flagellants have been set to inflict actual physical harm, usually by cutting the targeted individual with a small knife or replacing the scoridia with the exorites. However, the ecclesiarchy takes a dim view of such practices. A Servitor that walks a fine line between Servitor and robot is the Shade Servitor. Hot environments are often doubly dangerous to travelers because they can compel visitors to a new planet to strip off their armor in order to withstand the heat, almost invariably a fatal mistake. Shade Servitors have no organic parts and are not in fact truly Servitors in the strict Imperial sense of the word, but more like robots. They are relatively small devices, resembling a cone surmounted by a series of ceramatic lamber blades that swiftly rotate in different directions. The devices hover about their master, using their blades as natural fans and parasols, occasionally supplemented with a cold blast of air sent over an internal cooling coil. Shade Servitors have a small internal battery with a 12-hour reserve that constantly recharges via a series of photonic cells along their blades, allowing them to function near ceaselessly in hot, unlit environments. Another less common form of Servitor is the Syllabus pattern Suppressor Servitor. When the Hive Sibelius Magisterum on Scintilia, the capital world of the Calyx sector, needs to disperse crowds of rioters or belligerent Hive residents, they employ Suppression Servitors to aid the Adeptus Arbitus or their local enforcers. Designed for intimidation and maximum semi-lethal force, these hulking brutes stand 2.5 meters tall with a hunched ape-like posture. Their face have been replaced with a gilded seal of the Lord Sector, and one hand has been replaced with a massive photonic pistol launcher, capable of scattering rioters like leaves or tossing a single malefactor through the air with a crushed skull. The other arm has been removed entirely, replaced with a complicated dual weapon attachment. The Magisterum knows that a squad of these can scatter a rampaging crowd of thousands, and they make a point of turning the instigators of these riots into the next batch of Suppression Servitors. And the last Servitor we're going to talk about is the Technical Servitor. A technical servitor is a common sight in the Imperium, as they are not really intended for use in combat, but are very useful in assisting battlefield operations. These servitors are often referred to as monotasks, being physically augmented and programmed to perform only a single, very specific function. Commonly they are used as load lifters and cranes in construction tasks, but more exotic monotasks include the heavy weapons mount and a mobile weapon rack. These are the standard servitors that accompany a Mechanicus tech priest. And those were 40 facts about servitors. Like I said in the video, or in the beginning of the video, this is the very last episode of this series that we talk about servitors. So if you guys have any other suggestions for other Warhammer 40k topics that you guys would like us to create a series for or a video, please comment down below. Don't forget to put suggestion followed by whatever topic that may be. It just helps us filter through all the comments. If you put suggestion in front of your request, it's easier for us to tally that, and it's more likely that we're going to see it and give you what you want. With that said, I have a question for you guys. With with Armageddon coming about and more specialist games for Warhammer 40k, I have a feeling we're going to start seeing a lot more of these special I wouldn't say characters, but special types of beings of Warhammer 40k. Because a servitor in a Armageddon game would be awesome. I'm not sure if there's rules for it yet, but maybe in the Scutari supplement it talked about that. But in your suggestion, or in your opinion, out of all the servitors that we've talked about, which one would you love to play in the actual game, and which one would you like to have in real life? The murder servitors, of course, seem like the best choice to play in a game of Armageddon. Or Necromunda, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's Armageddon. But I think murder servitors, if they gave us the option of playing like as a murder servitor in one of these like specialist small skirmish games, that would be awesome. The model for it would probably be even more amazing. If you guys have any custom builds for servitors or anything like that, I would love to see them. Send us pictures or links to wherever you posted, whether that be forums or your own websites. Email us. We would love to see that, or talk to us on Facebook. We would love to see that kind of stuff. But again, my question to you guys is, what type of servitor would you guys like to see, or would you guys like to have? Definitely going for the murder servitor myself. And now I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the robots that they're building, because a big thing that I used to hear from my friends is that it's ridiculous that they have like robots shaped like animals. So like when we would see the dog robots that help out the Adeptus Arbitus, they used to think that's foolish. Like, why not just create a regular robot that hunts down, like, why does it have to look like a dog? But if you look at robotics now, most robots are being molded in the shape of specific animals because the creators of these robots are letting natural selection, they're letting nature do the hard work of figuring out like a skeletal structure or a structure that would be durable out in the field. And you know, evolution has already done the job for them, so all they have to do is copy that animal configuration or that animal structure into a robot, and it holds all the physical like enhancements that were created because of thousands and thousands of years of evolution. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it kind of fits in with this whole idea that we see servitors in the Warhammer 40k universe that look like hawks, that look like dogs, that look like monkeys. So I thought that was pretty cool. But again, guys, in your opinion, or what is your favorite servitor out of all of these? But please comment down below. Love to hear what you guys have to say, and just get into a discussion with you guys down in the comment section below. If you guys want to help us out a little bit more, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you guys. If you can't do $1 a month, that's fine. Completely understand. Simply by liking, commenting, and sharing, that really helps us out. So if you want to comment on the question that I just gave you guys, it really helps out the channel. It tells YouTube that yes, you like this channel and you want to see more content from us, and YouTube then promotes us. So help us out. You can help us out that way. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.